and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be talking about the next new moon on the 12th of April, 3:33 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. A new lunar cycle, and it's in Aries. Now, in my last video, I shared how I felt spring was to me the start of my new year, and how I start my journey on the medicine wheel again at this time. In the northern hemisphere where I live, spring is a time when we can see nature coming alive, a rebirth, a time of renewal after the cold winter. Now, this coming new moon is not just the first new moon in spring, but it is in Aries, and Aries is the first zodiac sign representing the start of the zodiac cycle. Are you feeling the vibe here? Great potential to start something new. This could be an auspicious time to release your intention of what you want to achieve. This new moon, to me, is the start of a new cycle, a new journey in life, a new start on the medicine wheel. So we could make it more focus on the future, more longer-term goals than instant results or developing what we've already started. So we could make it more focus on the future, more about longer-term goals than instant results or developing what we've started. This is very much starting from scratch, the beginning. It's the first moon in spring. We've just had spring equinox, so it's the beginning of the spring season. The moon is in Aries, which is the start of the zodiac cycle. It's about the birth of a new beginning, a new start. An example that I'd like to provide. You've just moved into your new home, and it is an empty shell. You walk around the rooms and visualize who and what would be in each room. And as you consider what the rooms would be used for, thinking about the activities, the people, it would then conjure up images of what items of furniture would go in certain areas in the room. So in this example, you can see how the new home is a new beginning, and it forces you to think of the future before the present moment. The present moment could be the colour scheme and the soft furnishings, but first you need to know what the room will be used for and who by. So here, you're looking at the long term. Perhaps you work as an assistant and now you feel you could be the manager or even the owner. What I think is really interesting about this first new moon in spring and in Aries is that the birth of something new, the start of a new project, new goal, new idea, could apply to anything. Could be relationships, health, well-being. Could be career. Perhaps developing or learning new skills for that future career. Personal achievements. This is where you can reinvent yourself. A new look, a new image, a new way of being you, a new way of doing things. Have you ever felt you would like to simply do things all over again, but differently? And now's your chance. So, thinking more than usual on long-term goals. Where do you want to be this time next year? First, we need to know what it is we seek, what we wish, what we desire. Think big. Then you can consider what you need to do to achieve your goals. Think, analyze, decide, create a plan. If you don't have a goal, that's fine. What do you want to change, improve, perfect? Perhaps taking your existing goal to the next level. So, Aries is ruled by Mars. And Tuesday is ruled by Mars. Mars is the planet that rules energy and action. Mars is the god of war. Mars symbolizes passion, aggression, ambition, and animal instinct. And so when Mars is paired with Aries, which is a fire sign, its power becomes unstoppable, which means that Tuesday, or you could call it Mars Day, is the day we get things done. So let's take a look at the days here, as each is associated with a planet. This coming new moon is on Monday, the 12th of April. Monday is ruled by the moon, Moon Day. So here we are dealing with emotions, our moods, also intuition and the shadowy side of not only our personality, but of life, our environment. Think the moon card in the tarot. Monday is the new moon, and perhaps a good time to set and plan the intentions. Then Tuesday perhaps would be a good day for releasing it. Intention followed by action. Intention Monday, action Tuesday. So perhaps Monday could be the day to make decisions. With the dreamy influence of the moon. Planning. And Tuesday, or Mars Day, may be perfect to get projects off the ground. Let's talk Aries energy, the fire element. In the zodiac, Aries is the newborn, a new start. Adventurous with little thought to consequences. Not always good, I get that, but could be said to be needed when starting new projects or simply getting involved with something new. It takes a little bit of risk. Think the Fool in the tarot. The Fool is no fool. He knows if he wants things to change, then he needs to take action and take risk. How else can change take place? Aries is quick, speedy. So don't make quick decisions around this time, but expect the energy around you to be more rapid and fast-paced, which all depends on your needs, may or may not be useful to you. It's working with the energies. Aries is the Emperor in the tarot. And if you've followed my videos, my new moon videos, you will also be aware that my expertise lies in the tarot, and so I find it really helpful to describe the energy of the zodiac sign that the moon is in through one of the tarot cards, one of the tarot cards that is linked, is associated with the star sign. And Aries is the Emperor. The archetype is strong, masculine. It's action. The Emperor will do what is needed to maintain his position and will be in control of his or her kingdom. Emperor takes control and chooses to stay in control and maintain that position, and knows not to take his finger off the pulse. However, to be in this position requires great responsibility for the decisions and actions taken. Whether you are Aries or a different sign of the zodiac, this new moon is very much about asking yourself, where do you want to be in your world? Do you want to be the Empress or the Emperor? Do you want to be in control or controlled? To be able to understand and to decide, you really need to fully understand where you are today. Are you the Empress who represents patience, growth? This could be the development of a home, a development of a business or a relationship. It's all about nurturing something important in your life at this time. Or are you the Emperor with an energy of authority, structure, leadership? It's all about taking action. Emperor archetype is assertive, and it's about doing what is needed to maintain the position and having a will to succeed. To the Emperor, failure is not an option. So if you feel like taking an unfamiliar path, or you are embarking in something new, then you may feel as though you are the Fool from the Tarot. But remember, the Fool from the Tarot isn't a fool, because he knows the only way to make things happen, to create change, to discover new opportunities, is to take the road less travelled, to go in different directions, not necessarily the easy path or the familiar path, because you know that's what's needed to create change and to move forward. Stay focused, work with the energies at this time. Even if your environment is challenging, it will pass. My new moon videos are all about me sharing my understanding of the energies in order to help us journey in a more manageable way. We all have the free will to make choices. We choose. We make choices. Now, what follows is an insight into the Emperor from the Tarot to help with that understanding of the energies at this time, followed by the spirit totems at this time. The Emperor is the King of Kings, supreme ruler and leader. Traditionally, the Emperor represented as a male. At this stage of the journey, one requires the more masculine energies of leadership, aggressiveness, and ultimate charge. The Empress, she, with her feminine qualities, which we talked about at the last video, she made her garden grow by nurturing what she has, feeding, watering, pulling out the weeds. The Empress, she took care of her kingdom in a gentle and compassionate way, with her ideas, her inspirations, and she made them a reality. Now, to keep her position at this stage of the journey, she needs to become the Emperor and take control. Alternatively, of course, she can just let go and allow things to simply be. And in doing so, she allows herself to be controlled by another or by the events around her. If she chooses to stay in control and be the Emperor, she will have to take responsibility for her actions. Whichever path she takes, it will lead her to the Hierophant, the observer of the journey. Okay, so the Emperor is King of Kings. In the last video, I discussed the Empress, how she is all about patience, gentle compassion and nurturing. The Empress is about making her home, her business, any project or ideas to grow. So with the Emperor, it's more about protection. It's about authority and structure. It's about control and rulership. But with all these attributes comes responsibility. The Emperor should be able to control his own life in order to be in a position to be able to rule others. For this reason, if this card has come to you, the two questions it asks is, one, are you the ruler of your kingdom? Are you in charge, in control? Or is someone else ruling you? And secondly, what do you truly want? Do you want to carry on with how things are and have been? Or do you want to take control and perhaps create change? The appearance of the Emperor always reminds me that we all have choices and ultimate control over our own lives. I believe if the Emperor has come in your spread, it is telling you to feel empowered and that you are more resilient than you probably realize. Each of the major cards can be used to make changes in our lives. They are archetypes of people or situations, providing an excellent point of focus for the changes we seek to attract, or perhaps what we may wish to dispel or banish from our lives. So, to use the Emperor, just like the Empress, you can fake it till you make it. But this is not about lying to others. In fact, it's not others who doubt you. It's more about tricking or conditioning yourself to the point where you begin to feel that bit more confident and in control. And as this happens, however subtle, you will find it can create a sense of confidence spurring you on. And the more you think this way, the more your body and mind believe it. And before long, a habit is developed, reinforcing this confidence. You will find over time that you are not faking it anymore, but have become the confident person you seek to be. Then you will find your environment changes in relation to the change in you. You will find yourself approaching people, situation, with that bit more confidence. And each time that happens, or someone acknowledges a confident aspect of yourself, or you feel better about yourself, this change in you is again reinforced. So, okay, for this exercise, I would recommend visualization. You could place the Emperor card in front of you, perhaps light a candle, and see in your mind's eye a time when you could have done something differently. In this exercise, become the creator of your life. See yourself being in control of a situation. Try this visualization exercise every day. Even if it's just 5 minutes, it will help to reprogram the subconscious. And the rest of the day, don't forget to think, feel, and act the part. According to the Native American moon, in which each person is born under, has an animal, a mineral, and a plant totem. The element and the elemental clan also plays a role in the influences we receive at birth. I may do a video about this in the future, but we've covered the Emperor from the tarot, and now I'm going to finish with looking at these totems. First of all, people born between March the 21st and April the 19th fall in the moon name budding trees, or it can be named awakening. And I think the name describes the season. The animal totem for people born in this period is red hawk or falcon. The plant is dandelion. The mineral, fire opal. Colour is yellow, or perhaps yellow green. Spirit keeper is golden eagle. The direction is east. The element is fire. The elemental clan is thunderbird or hawk. So if you are born between March the 21st and April the 19th, your animal totem is red hawk or falcon, the first spirit animal of the Native American zodiac. Oh my days. This video is the word first has cropped up a lot in this video. Can you see why it's such an auspicious time to set goals and make them big intentions? This is where I always start on the medicine wheel, and then I journey and I just keep moving, growing, journeying. So back to falcon, a strong, powerful bird of prey. And like most birds of prey have instinctive hunting skills. Now, I've talked about animal totems before, where we individually need to research the animal. So if this is your power animal, it's about understanding as much as you can about how they sleep, how they pray. That's how we learn about ourselves, when we learn about the totem animal associated with the time, the dates we were born. Those with a falcon totem are always looked upon for guidance. They are natural born leaders. Falcon never waste time. They strike while the iron is hot and take action in what must be done. Could this powerful bird, whatever sign you're in, around this new moon, awaken visionary powers in yourself? Perhaps if it is your choice, then through meditation you could discover your soul purpose. The key word for falcon totem could be transition and change in any area of your life. Be the falcon this new moon and start creating the changes you seek in your life. And remember, unlike other signs at the new moon, this one in Aries, the new moon, the new beginning, can be in any area or project.